Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. It's Tracy, and in this video I'm going to review the B&M Chunky Deluxe Spot Yarn. I've used this yarn before, and a couple of things that I've made with it I'll put links to at the end. You know, when the videos pop up for suggested videos, I'll pop some of them up so you can see how it works up in actual garments, if you like. But this is a baby yarn from a shop called B&M, and I've used these three colours to sort of review it. Now, it is lovely and soft, this yarn. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a bit silvery, so let's see what we've got here. 100% acrylic, but it is very, very soft. You would sort of not, you know, you think it was premium acrylic, to be honest with you. I've had some premium acrylics that have not been as soft as this one. It is machine washable to a warm 30 degrees and obviously hand wash as well. So we've got a yarn length. I've got the meters on here, 160 meters, and we actually have it up the right way for a change. And this is shade H1266. And this is 100 grams, obviously, and this is what it looks like. It's called Little Dreamers Boutique, and that's the front of it. It's quite a cute little yarn band. So they do it in the pink and in the blue and in this one, which I like to just call Confetti. So this colour, this one surely is upside down. No, H1263. And this one, hey, I'm on a roll, H1265. So I didn't have a great deal of this one left because I'd already been using that. And these are the remnants of my swatches. So I made some swatches just to show you how they work up. And I used this 5.5 millimeter crochet hook because although it is chunky yarn, it's not ridiculously fat. It's kind of a nice chunky, so I used a 5.5. I would either use a 5.5 or a 6 for this. So the first swatch was, I'm showing you, I made with the one that I call Confetti because it's all different colours. It reminds me of Tutti Frutti ice cream that you used to get when you were a child. And then with this one, this is just a swatch of UK double crochets, which in the US are single crochets. And this is how it works up. So that's how the colours kind of display once it's worked up. And it does have a really nice feel and look to it. So that's made with the UK double, which is a US single. Then I did the same swatch but with the half treble, which is a half double in the US. Now this is actually my favourite stitch just for kind of making a not a swatch, but if I'm making an area, then this is the one I like to do because it works up a little bit quicker and it's not overly holey. So that's how it works. And I think it does have these kind of raised stripy bits to it, but it's kind of different. And if it was this way around, it'd look kind of like a rib. So yeah, I like that one anyway. And then for good measure, I did a UK treble, which is a double crochet in the US. And this is what it looks like with row after row of UK trebles. As many of you know, that's the thing that I'm least keen on seeing, is row after row of them. Now I have made hats with them with treble crochet, and it has worked up really nice. One of the videos that I'll put at the end is for that, but I also thought this time round I would show you how it works up as a granny square. And it does actually look really, really nice in the granny square. So that's that particular colour. I just need to pop this on hold for 1 second while I turn my potatoes down. I'll be right back. That's it, I'm back. They were starting to bubble furiously, so I thought I'd better turn them down. So the next one I'm going to show you is the blue. Now, of three, my two favourites are these colours, and I'll show you why in a second. So the first one again is the single US, which is a double in the UK, and that's the bottom edge there. So that's how it works up, and it looks kind of nice in the blue. What I like about the blue are the fact that you've got these dark little flecks and you've got lighter colours, so it's got a little bit of depth to it, so you've got quite a lot of marbling, what I like to call marbling going on in, you can see the marbling of the colours. So that's how it works up in the smaller stitch. Half treble, half double in the US. Again, as I said, you can see the nice dark colours, and then there's some lighter ones. There's about 3 colour blues in this. You can, I don't know if you can see the other ones, but there's one there, and there is another one around here, but it looks sort of blends in. And then there's a darker one, and that's how that works up. And with the row after row of UK treble crochets, which are double crochets in the US, that's what it looks like. So if I put this one behind it, you might get to see it a little bit better because the table was shining through. So that's the blue's kind of bleaching out a little bit because I put the light on. I might have to turn that off, but I'll be right. That's better. I think you can see the blue a little bit better with the light off. It's not dark outside yet, but it is getting a little bit where the sun is going down. But I love this. I love the blue. I love those different colours in it. And again, I did it with the little granny square, and there we go. I think it looks really nice, especially in this colour, in the granny square. Doesn't that look lovely? So if you were to make maybe the centre a circle or the centre a square and go around it in another colour, that would look absolutely lovely. You could possibly do that with the pink one, like go around the outer edge with the pink. But now that brings me to the pink, and the pink was a little disappointing for me. I have made things with the pink. I made some hats, and it does look nice, but the one thing that I find with this are the flecks that you can see are extremely faint, really, really faint, and they're barely visible. Whereas with the blue, you can see the really dark kind of blues, and with the confetti, it's easy to see. It's not called confetti, it's just my little name. It's easy to see these little colours that do look like Angelica in ice cream or cake. But with this one, they're more or less lost. They're just these little kind of stains, if you like. So I'm not absolutely sure that I really like this in the pink. It's not bright enough. It just looks like it could be colour mistakes. I mean, you might like it, but to me, it's just not enough. There is a little bit more. You can see the darker pink there, but it doesn't really jump out at you. There's just maybe one patch there and a couple there, and the rest is kind of lost. So that was with the half trebles or half doubles across the pond, and here we are with the trebles, and you can still see these colours, but they're just not bright enough for me. They're not. And this is again with the granny square, and it does look nice, but again, it still just looks pink to me. Just looks pink. So I think they've kind of made a bit of a blue-boo with this pink colour, but all of the other colours in the range, I can see they do look really nice. You can, with the exception of this one, there's not much in it, but when you have the swatches, you can see the colours quite clearly. But it is absolutely beautiful and soft, really, really soft. So looking at this one, if you match those two together, I think that would work really well. Not so sure with the blue. There's too much green, I think, in it to match with the blue. But as there's quite a bit of pink in there, you could put this one together with the pink quite easily. And that might look nice. I might have to have a go at it and see if I like it. So that's the baby spot. Is that what it's called? Let's make sure. It's the get the actual name, Chunky Deluxe Spot Yarn. And it is beautiful, beautiful, soft, and ever so easy to work with. Now, while I was crocheting with it, I didn't have any split at all. It just was lovely. It worked up really, really nicely. And when I made the baby hats and the baby mittens, I made River, when she was born, a hat in this white one, and I made her a pink one as well. And each time I really liked the way they worked up, and they were lovely and soft, and I edged them with a fur, and that looked kind of nice. So yeah, I have used it, and it stands up to wash in, and it's really nice and soft. So I have to say that this is well worth the money. So speaking of money, this is an old ball of the yarn that I had in my stash, and it was £1.99, but the new price of these yarns is £2.50. I went in there today just to make sure, and they were £2.50. All of the yarns, all of the baby yarns, all of the furry baby yarns, all £2.50. All of the yarns for adults too, with the exception of the large balls of Aran and the Magic Aran, were £2.50. So it's not bad. Even the chenille kind of velvet yarn, again, was the same price. The only ones that were different were that really, really shaggy fur, which is like the chinchilla yarn. That was a little more expensive. But all of the yarns now, instead of being £1.99, they are £2.50. But even so, that is still very, very good value for the type of yarn that this is, and the way it works up, and the softness, and the fact that it's machine washable. So I hope you have enjoyed my reviews and my swatches. I will carry on with them. The next one I'm going to do is going to be some yarn that I purchased from Home Bargains, and there's lots of different varieties. So thank you for watching. As I said, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be informed when there are new videos. So until next time, thank you very much, and bye for now.